So I'm here today with my fireplace. We had some people come out and do some work on it just this past week, and there's some things that need to be fixed and or changed after they've done that. So we had them come in and put a new stainless steel liner in here, which you probably can't see too much, and put a little cap on this fireplace insert that we've had. This is a buck stove insert. It really helps heat up the house when it gets kind of really chilly outside. So this should make it a lot safer, because before we didn't have any of this, and all the air around the stove needed to heat up and everything for it to operate efficiently, and it's very, very difficult to heat all that air up. So buck stove, there used to be these plates. The buck stove used to sit out in front of the fireplace about 4 inches from where it's at right now. They had to push it back in order to get the liner put in place properly. And so there used to be these plates, got one here like this, that sat on top and on the sides of this to seal it up around the brick. Well, now that it's pushed back into the fireplace, we don't have that anymore. So what I'm going to be working on today is taking these pieces and actually fitting them inside the fireplace across the back of the wall here. Should give it a really nice look. So with that, we'll get started. First thing I want to do is take this, and it's too long now, so I'm going to cut it down. Cut to 35 inches. So mark that. Just squirt this a little bit. Hacksaw here. Take it off. I've got the top piece cut down now to size, but it's not going to fit in with these little brackets around here. Can't quite get it up in there and around, so I might have to cut those brackets off. I'll do that with my Dremel tool here. This is a lot taller than what I actually need. This is a little over 7 inches. Here's my speed square. So this is 6 inches. I think the speed square is exactly 7 inches long, so it's about 7.5. I really only need about, in the center of the fireplace here, about 5 inches. So I'm going to try to cut it down to about 5.5 inches. Get rid of 2 inches of material and see if I can fit it in that way. And there's a couple holes. Probably can't see them back here. There's some pre-existing holes. I'll put a bolt in so maybe you can see that. Right there, and there's one on the other side, and that's what used to hold this top plate on. I'm going to use these angle brackets and put them in here and hold that, and then I'm actually going to tap this top hole with a 5/16 inch bolt, so that I can, and then drill a hole through the front plate, so I can just use a bolt to bolt that on. Okay, I got everything in here. I've got my brackets on here. They're loose, but I want them kind of loose. They're still pretty tight. You can see that's pretty much all the way down on both of them. I want them loose like that so I can play with it, and it won't really matter if it's necessarily all the way down. And the new front pieces up here is kind of balanced, and I'm going to pull this down. Hopefully I can get it pulled down. Sit in front of these. Now that I have the top done, the next thing is the sides. There's a little tiny gap in between here. See, I can stick my hand in there. And I don't think you can see this on the video. I'm going to try to zoom in and see if we can. There's this little grate over here. And this is actually where the air intake comes in for buck stove, and then it blows it out this vent's here in the front. I'm going to actually pull this side grate off here. And it's held in place actually by 3 screws, which I already took off. I'm going to try to take and build a little Z flange that goes in between here and the brick, back behind the masonry here, to see if I can seal that up and get that all sealed off. This will go back in here. Notice it's too big, too wide to go in there. Can't really turn it around in there. So the goal here is take this piece. It should be just about 1 inch too wide. So I'm going to take a half an inch of this and fold it this way, and half an inch of this fold it this way. Oops, fold it this way. So a half inch folded down, half inch folded up, and that'll make my Z. And then I'll be able to put that back in there and slide it in. One half of the Z will actually slide underneath those screws. It'll fold out, and the other half will fold back against the back wall. Okay, I'm back down in the shop now. I've got a large piece of angle iron. This is what I'm going to use as my brake. Just about done here. I got the first side all done. This second side is what the last side I'm working on. I can take some of this insulation, this foam insulation, and put it on the top side of this Z channel here that I made. Hopefully that will help seal it against the brick. Seals up nice against that. Can you get this off? And now it's just a matter of fitting this in here. And that about does it. There was a good wind coming through here, and I don't feel anything anymore. So that's good. I got it all sealed up. It's all in here solid. That's good because the temperature is dropping today, so I think I'm going to go get some firewood and light the fire.